And welcome back to the Anime Den, and again we have another Griffin Enterprise statue, this time from another. And it is of course the Mai Misaki statue. And it's a two-piece statue. This is actually, I've never seen another, and part of the reason for buying this is because this statue, once it's out of the box, because it's in the box at the moment, it's a very macabre but somehow excessively cool statue. So let's have a look at the box. I mean, this is typical. We've all seen this. If you've ever bought Griffin Enterprise stuff, this is very much the box they do. The box belies what's inside it. It's merely a vessel. It's just got a little bit of a little bit of photo art on the front from the actual, what's inside. It does have that, of course, this time around, because obviously it's Kotonasha, is it? Kotokawa. Oh, he's going to pick it up. He's going blind. Yeah, Kotokawa Pictures. It's got that nice little holographic sort of sticker on it to show that it's authentic. It's not just some Chinese bootleg. And of course, again, the side art's pretty much what's inside it. On the back, of course, it has that obligatory warnings, not for ages 15 up, not suitable for people under the age of 15, but again, don't feed it to your children if they're under 3 years old. Because it's a 1 to 8 scale, it's probably, once it's out of the box, going to be about 6 inches tall. But of course, enough about me rambling about the box. We didn't come here to see the box, we want to see what's inside it. So give us a moment, we will unpack this puppy. And we have it out of the box. And getting out of the box is a few little niggling issues that I have. I don't generally film getting out of the box, otherwise this would be a 20-minute video and we'd all get bored, fall asleep and go watch something else. But one of the things, I mean, it's a beautiful statue. Let's go through the positives first. It is a beautiful statue. It's very well done. Of course, there is a spare head, which we'll get to shortly, but it's a very cool statue. And that's why we bought it. It's that sort of macabre, Japanese school student standing next to a coffin with what appears to be a marionette sort of, doll sort of, thing. Yes, it's 7 o'clock in the morning here. I am running out of words. But one of the things I first off didn't like is that, unlike a lot of other Griffin statues, this one requires the figures to actually be dowelled in. They can't stand on their own. And the dowelling's very, very tight. There's a very tight doweling system on it, which is a bit annoying at times because, yes, we want it to be a tight fit, but then they cheap out and other things. This is something that Griffin does even with their Ikitusen range, where the marionette is actually not dowelled into the box. It merely has a, bring it over so we can see. I don't know if you're not going to be able to see that bugger. But just inside the coffin, there's literally just a little sort of point where the ball of one of the heels has to stick. But I mean, that's the, get it in a good light. Light. That's the actual marionette. So you see they've got the ball joints on the hands. It's all very much PVC plastic. The roses, of course, are very cool, very soft plastic, so you can move it around a little bit. But I mean, these are for display; they're not for playing. And they haven't missed the ball joints on the shoulders. The dress flows quite nicely. And of course, it goes sort of clumsily back in there. And if you actually have a look on this foot here, you see it hasn't doweled down quite right, because it is a very tight fit, and I'm a bit of a brute and I don't really want to break it. So that's, of course, the marionette character. And I'm sorry I'm not using names, but I've not really ever seen this series. So that's, of course, the figure in this version. This is obviously the Mai Misaki. Has the eye patch on this face. And again, it's that sort of nice PVC that they use when they make these figures. And obviously we would assume that the head falls off. And we would then assume that you would take... Oh! And this is a problem that Griffin tends to have. They don't give you instructions. So you have to guess what you're doing. Which, if you've never bought a statue at all from Japan, you would, of course, probably break it, like I almost did then. And there you have her with her, of course, red and green eye. And of course she would then just dowel rather bizarrely back. Come on. Something like that. Back onto the base. And of course, like all Griffin Enterprise statues, it's actually got a nice little nameplate just at the front there. If we can get a zoom in. Zoom in. They all have these nice little base plates on the front. So, now this is a very nice statue. I bought it not because I knew the series, I bought it because it's just, it bleeds cool. That sort of, you know, very gothic look about it. You know, the marionette inside a coffin with a schoolgirl standing next to it, to me, is just very cool. So thank you very much for watching. Again, this was the Griffin Enterprise, another Maya Misaki statue. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.